Alright. Let's see where we're at here. Okay, Hellhorn Prince, who I've been liking more lately. I'm coming to maybe the thought that we'll just talk about it as we get into it. So, Plated Seal Daedalus, who is apparently my deadliest encounter at rank 3. I don't know why. Arcus Sin of Failure, the only Arcus that doesn't have stealth, which is nice, but they do have the big Harvest Boys, which I guess for that fight isn't too bad if I'm being honest. That's probably the easiest Arcus. Maybe the easiest rank 6. And then Seraph the Patient, who's pretty easy. Just gotta remember to counter him somehow, but that's pretty easy in a clan that has access to Daze, Ascend, Damage, Shield, Life, Steal, Armor, you name it. We already have the Ember Drain package here. Pyre Chomper's great. Hornbreaker's great. I like it. Now, we don't want to do a Brawler start. We could. There's a Perils, but you don't really play that without... You don't really put it on your champ. I mean, you could until you have like a holdover or at least some other way out of Ember Drain. Let's do this first. See, here's the conundrum, right? We know full Brawler's typically the ideal here, but I don't love it here. I guess I could. Shade Splitters into full Brawler's not bad. The thing is, Wrathful's not bad at all. The Brawler, if we're going with morsels, if we get rubber morsels, we're in a rough spot. But I think with the Hornbreaks, we're not too bad. Wrathful's definitely a very underrated path right now, though. I think I've given it too hard of a time. But I think I am going to just try for Brawler. Ooh, Queen's Tail. We do have an Imp. There's Split Anvil, which is really good in this combo. I would love to end up... I wonder if Queen's Tail is better. Right now, there's already use for it. To be honest, if I never end up with another Imp, I could put that on Endless, and it doesn't hurt my draw. And it just gives me 4 Ember a turn. I think I like that. I think it accomplishes everything that the Split Anvil would. Mark of Invasion's iffy. It's only gold. I think we take it, though. We'd have to draw pretty bad to not be able to deal with this. Let's do this. Chump it. And there's the rubber morsel. I think I'll still do this. I mean, even a 1-1 of scaling is good. Okay, this music's a bit loud. Let's... a little Binding of Isaac anti-birth one here. It's unofficial fan game of the game. I think we can get rid of the Steward. Okay, we'll take one of them out. Unless I want that Collector. Let me think. Okay, that's a great one. I think we'll do... this. This. I think we can greed here. And do I let this guy die? It's only 1 damage to the Pyre. It's probably better than taking all that damage on him. Kind of bad to draw them at once. I'm guaranteed to get 2 torches, so let's just torch him and double torch him next turn, I think. We can Ember Drain ourselves here, that's fine. I'd rather try to preserve, you know, some health on the dude here. Could double torch, or I could look for a good morsel, I guess. It's a good morsel. Let's torch the backliner. Just a little bit worried about the ability to get through these. I suppose this would be better served there. So do 10 damage. Let's see, is that better than this? 84. 151. 101. 71. 71. Probably better just to do this. Well, that was not a great turn one. I actually regret going Brawler there. Wrathful would have... That's not worth it to go down that far. I probably could have played that better. I think we do the Fledgling Imp. Pray for Endless. At this, we're going Merchant of Steel side. Which has Hellhorn, so we don't need Entumbra Assault. I think Entumbra Assault is horrible in the DLC, by the way, because it basically requires a temple upgrade to be relevant in the end game, unless you're using it for self-sacrifice. Because 23, you know, let's say you put 2 plus 10s on it, or you put a Surge Stone on it, you get 20 damage. 23 damage is not good enough to kill most backliners in the game by the end game. By the end game, most of them have 25 health, so this card really needs to be buffed to 5 damage. Or else it's just a bad card in my opinion. I mean, I guess I could argue it's good here with the Fledgling Imp, because I could sacrifice it and get morsels out of it, but I don't know how good that's gonna be. I think I might just skip here. I could take Prismal Dust, I guess. I don't know, I could just get a damage shield chump blocking imp, and that should be good enough to counter Patient, assuming I can survive that long. Multi-strike. Ugh. That's not what you like to see. Jesus. That is not what you like to see. Wow, we might be in trouble here. That's not good. I don't even know if I should take... I'm going to have to do this right now, because even if I don't use this unit, I'm going to need this. We'll reroll for Endless still anyway. Quick. Bleh. Bleh, bleh, bleh. We need to upgrade some stewards. I'm gonna not take this gold, but I will take that. We don't even infuse till then. This is rough. I actually might need this gold if I'm gonna reroll at the next shop. I guess I have to take it. If I skip anything, I guess I'll skip the artifact. Ah, fuck. We kinda have to do this. We're fucked. I think this is GG. God damn it. That's so disappointing. I mean, Alpha Fiend could kill the boss. I just have 6 fire health. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna kill these tanks. I don't think we can do that. I think we're gonna have to do this here. Just get hits in. Would I rather have the imp here? Or here? Perils, I don't know if it helps me much. 12. I have to kill this guy. I can kill that guy with the torch. And that's happening. He'll go up to 12 by 2, then 10. He'll have enough to kill this guy. I think I'll put the dude up top if I have to. The imp. Yeah, imp's gonna have to go top. Looks like that'll do it. But, yeah. Sucks to have spent all that money on an Alpha Fiend when I know we're probably not gonna use it. Well, do we want a ritual or a vent? I got the Hornbreaks, I got the torches. I think I want the ritual. I need scaling, and if I don't find endless on that imp, we're gonna be in a rough way. Trying to think. If I had taken the trial, I would have survived. I would have gotten hit. Would I have even gotten hit? Not really, because I had the Battlestone train straight. I would have been fine if I took the trial. No, I wouldn't have. The backliner would have survived. So yeah, it's good that we didn't take the trial, but now I'm like just trying to think what I'm going to do otherwise. Like, I really actually kind of want to hit that Merchant of Magic up, but I think we got to go to the steel side. We're going to just have to do a 2-floor setup for this next fight. Trying to think if any of this helps me. I don't want a third Perils unless the idea here is to get a bunch in the deck and just hope that we draw them in the right turns. I feel like a pack morsels. I don't know if we're going to have the floor space to make that work. Umbra banners here. Hellvent's there. Could probably do with a Mind Collapse, I guess. It's a pretty good card. We gotta go this route, though. I might have to... Ooh, another multi-strike. Alright, well... I don't know, man. This is like... I feel like I have Hornbreaker Prince. He should be the damage carry. I kind of need a tank. This guy could work as a tank. Just go with the Fledgling Imp. I'm just thinking, do I add these units for now? Would have rather had like a... much rather had like a Steelworker, a Rail Beater. Not getting the variety of units I want. Normally I'd be happy to have a Horned Warrior. I could probably do Horned Warrior Prince on the same floor. This all depends though. If I'm going to spend money... I think I do it. If I spend this, I should be able to reroll and still afford something, so I think I'm going to do this. Ugh, large stone. Ugh. But no endless on the imps right now, so really there's not much point in me trying to build around the imps. Like, I might just need to large stone this. It probably makes sense. Just to get through this ring, I guess. Ugh, that's unfortunate. This is a very unfortunate run so far. I could do Chain of Gems. Fossilized Fangs, it could make me get a good Umbra thing going, but I've basically passed up on everything that would make Umbra good. I think I should have opened myself up more to Umbra on this run. I saw those Hellhorns and thought for sure I could make some Hellhorn stuff work, but I've missed twice on Endless now. And I just haven't got a good Hellhorn setup. I think Chain of Gems will just always be good. Gorge is pigeonholing me into going Umbra. Boy, sure wish I took the fucking, sucks. I was gonna say, I sure wish I took the fucking, Split Anvil. I'm gonna have to ×5 this Fledgling Imp. I mean, that would be pretty good. It's a weird one right now, but I think I'm gonna do it. I think this gets me through the fight. And might not be too bad considering Queen's Tail, but now we've got a fat fucking deck and I need a pip upgrade. So, still not feeling great here. I have no pyre health. This guy has plenty of big tanks in his waves. That's probably why I died on him the most. It's like he has the sneaky tanks, right? Do we want you down below or you down below? I feel like you should be above, maybe? I guess we'll Ember Drain here. I wanted to give him damage shield and also get the rage from that. I think we'll just do this, put in some damage there. You can go mid. We'll do a 3-floor setup. The rare, the rare, like, basically way that the game was intended to be played type setup. That dying is fine. Just trying to think what else I do. Do I just torch this and get this guy in? I think so. I don't want to break your damage shield. I also kind of want this thing to die, though. Here, let's do that. Oh, he has 2 damage shield. I want to... Okay, I guess that's what we're doing. Okay, it dies there. This floor could be devastating. I think if we just get him buffed up, it ensures our victory. Okay, let's do that. If I can thin the deck out. Misplay. I should have put the morsel in front. Slight misplay. Wow. Well, I got some steam apparently. Decent cards, not great cards. What makes the most sense? Not Tome. I don't see how we're pulling that one off. Yeah, I think I'm good against Patient because my imps come in with damage shield. Alloy open up more than Blazing Bolts does? If my plan is to put Pirate Chomper on holdover with a fledgling imp into it, I think that could work. Then something like a Blazing Bolts I think makes sense. I think that makes sense. Okay, there's our Umbra options if we want them. The two best Umbra units. But I don't see how we're going to make that work. I just don't see it. Not with just only Shade Splitters as our morsel option. I also don't think I mean, there is the Alpha Eater, which is... I don't know, it can be incredibly good, but I just don't think we have the setup for it. We might... I wish I would have took that packed morsels. If I had the packed morsels, I could probably make that work. Because that is, you know, I can take the pip upgrade now, fit 2 morsels behind it per turn, if I'm lucky. And that can represent 20 damage average a turn for a while, even more later. But without a Shroud Spike, without a Feast, without a Shroud Mitosis, and without good morsel generation, I'd have to really... I don't have the time at this... You know, I'm going to get some Pyro Health back here, but I just don't have the time, I think, to try to build into Shadow Eater. I think I really need to maybe just make... Honestly, a good floor would either one of these in front of Brawler with just 1 imp a turn could work. You know, I'd be offensively skewed, but that can be fine. It'd be better if we were quick, but I do have the damage shield. I could go double pip upgrade. I could try to hit every single cavern that I can, realistically. Like this one I could hit. I don't know if I would hit this one. I have to give up vortexes to do that. But like, if I hit a bunch of caverns, my likelihood to either get a pip increase or a microstone increases. If I could get that down, I wouldn't need the second pip upgrade. At any rate, I don't really see any of these infusions making sense as infusions to the current units that I have. I think I just leave them as units. I think my infusions are all going to be imp infusions. And I think we absolutely have to go pip. I can't be doing a 3-floor setup. Now, I can see either thing here being good. I just don't know what I would Hellvent right now, though. I don't see great Hellvents. I'd rather get my infusions and Endless prior to Hellventing. So, like, if I could get... And that actually makes me want to hit this Merchant of Steel. I do give up a Vortex and a Magic, which would be good. But I would love to have another shot at Endless. Problem is, if I don't get Endless, Steel's a complete whiff. Concealed Caverns could be a complete whiff. Or it could be amazing. So it's super swingy to go this route here. Whereas here, I'm guaranteed value out of the Vortex and the health, and I can just get Ritual down to 1 if anything, and do a bunch of other stuff. It's guaranteed value over here. But the guaranteed value is not as good as the high end of the value over here. And I wonder if in a run like this, am I in such a dire situation that I have to go for the high end and just live with losing if I get the low end. I almost feel like that's the case. I guess we'll revisit that decision if focus on getting through the current ring currently. Since I don't really see any good Hellvents, the health would be nice, but I'd like to get a Vortex here. Getting a Vortex here also means I'm in less dire need of future Vortexes, since I've already hit one. Artifacts, normally great between these two, but these are complete ass. I think I'll just take a Consumed Crown. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. But there wasn't really much we were going to find there that I would have liked anyway. I find the Steward is priority removal here because I just don't have floor space to be playing them out. So, for now, let's do this into this. Trying to think about shards. 60 is manageable. 30 there, is that good? Mind Collapse is pretty bad right now without an upgrade, especially if I'm going to be skipping the next... if I'm going to be skipping the next Merchant of Magic, the Hornbreakers still have value at 5. They need an upgrade pretty soon, or they lose relevance, but like Blazing Bolts, assuming I can get my Pirate Chomper Endless, is going to be fine at 3. It doesn't need upgrades. Doesn't necessarily need damage upgrades either. I think the Mind Collapse gains the most value from this upgrade. And, I mean, these Shade Splitters aren't going to be good. The Perils might be okay. How many Merchant of Magics am I realistically going to hit, though? This one, maybe. This one, almost certainly not. I still don't know. I might be hitting this one. If that's the case. Well, as long as we keep under 100, I think we're fine. Let's get rid of a Shade Splitter. I think we want to do that at any rate. I wonder if the flex to Wrathful makes sense. It might. I think we'll just go Brawler 2 for now. Maybe if I see an... I think just full Brawler makes sense. It is this guy. Spell Shield might hurt, but I need everything I can get. I can't afford to not take Trials at this point. Deck is just too weak. You have 45. It actually might be... Is it going to be better to put Alpha Fiend on the floor or Horn Warrior? I get 5 extra health here, but 20 extra damage here. I eventually get more damage. After 2 sets of strikes, he'll be equal on damage, and then has more beyond that. I don't think I have the time to wait for that. Do I? He also costs more. We just do this. We'll clear space, I think, versus playing the Alpha Fiend. I don't know, I could play the Alpha Fiend bottom floor, actually. Let's do that. I could feed him morsels, too. If I can't clear that one out, which it looks like I can't. You unfortunately are not going to die. Well, you could, I guess... Yeah, let's do this. That. Since you're dying, I can now do this. I guess he's dead. I didn't really need to do that. Get that out of there. Can chump with that. Put that in. Those 2 floors are solved. We need to focus on this floor. There's our Pirate Chomper. Let's chump with one of these first. That way this thing is like easily killable. Let's do that. I guess we could use energy next turn, and this floor's solved. I think both floors are pretty much solved. Oh, I should have Perils the rubber morsel. Oops. Thanks. We can let this one have damage shield. And that. That sucked. Should have put him behind, whatever. I mean, I shouldn't have put him behind. Who knows how I was going to get... I should have... What I should have done is Shade Splittered first. Okay, they're all dead. I mean, this guy's, like, basically dead. Did I say basically? Meant to say he just is. Okay, well, not bad. I just know in the back of my head how bad... Ooh, that's really good. Okay, we got one of the best cards in the game for imp-centric decks. Grovel might not be bad. I might need it for Patient. Cave-In might work. In all honesty, like, Cave-In might work. I mean, it is the best card in the game. Take Alpha... I'm just trying to think. If I Permafrost Cave-In... I don't know if I'll get that much value out of it. My thought was, like, I could eventually overstack a floor. It just doesn't make much sense with imps. Even Grovel's iffy. I'm mainly just taking it as a damage shield card. Which means I should have just took Prismal Dust. But at that point I was so weak on offense, I just wanted offense. Just wonder if I need it or not. It's a very good card. Better if I have Gorge stuff though. But I can get, you know, it gives you good morsels. But do I have the space for it? It does look like we're doing the 2-floor setup. I just don't know if this is going to be good. I'll take it, I guess. Guaranteed value or high roll? High, low roll, low roll. I mean, I'm averaging out... What is... See, it'd be so much better if I hadn't had to force myself to eat up all their slots. I'm tunnel visioned on the Endless upgrade right now. I want so bad to make it happen because I know how good it would be. I don't need it. I have enough of these that I basically scale up enough. Like if I go left, I get 2 more removals. I could probably just get rid of some Shade Splitters. I don't know, they're okay for like chump blocking and stuff. The Torches might be worse, but they're also good for clearing out my own dudes. The Stewards, I guess, even though I put upgrades on them, could probably go. They're not going to do much for me at this point. I could get the cost on Blazing Bolts down. I could get the cost on Grovel down. I could get Holdover on, like, important work. Even Holdover on important work doesn't make a whole lot of sense, though, if I'm being honest, if I'm not going to have Endless on at least one of these imps. I mean, if I guess I would also just Emberstone the Ritual. You never know, though, I might just get -2 here. If I don't get Endless, there's nothing in this Merchant of Steel for me. It's all down to the Caverns, which, you know, we're at ring 5. Let's see, what is our odds on Caverns at ring 5? Taking a look at the wiki. Come on, where's the table? I know it's here somewhere. The fuck? Okay, here we go. So, 5... Abandoned Train. I mean, that's true of all of them. It sucks. Cave of a Thousand Eyes would be good. Kinda. Amber Deposits is apparently still available, which means it's like just as likely as Abandoned Train or Cave of a Thousand Eyes. Glowing Brands, Penance Yard. I'm gonna try for it. I think my deck needs a big hit here. Yes. Now I look like a genius. I look like a genius now. Now, do I want to do the Fire Chumper or do I do a Fledgling Imp? Do I want the double Rage every turn? I think since I have a Ritual unupgraded and a Branding Rite unupgraded, I like this one. So I'll do that. Do I need to add damage shield here on top of the already 2 that I'm getting? I mean, let's think patient. Hits me with the tank, it's 1. Hits me with the Shade Wings 2 to 3 times. It's 2 to 3 times. I think if I do the extra damage shield, it's gonna screw me over too much on the fight leading up until him. So I don't think I do it there. Well, there's a -2. I mean, I would do that anyway. It's probably worth it to me to do this. 10 in piercing. I might as well do that here since I've already invested in it. That's a super strong play now. I guess the question is, do I put an imp into an imp? I'm not hitting the steel up. I'm hitting that Hellvent up for sure. And I'm probably hitting that steel and Hellvent up. We can make that infusion there if we need to. I think we cool it on the infusions. I'd rather just have more fledgling imps. Ugh, this is... Oh, right. I thought it was the consumable one. This one's fine. Like, I could get... Okay, AMS. Let's take a look. I'm almost certain Awoken will be the choice, though, because adaptive. So AMS, Awoken, Rare... Rail Spike would be great. Channel Song would honestly be okay. Just get me an imp. Wildwood wouldn't even be that bad. Quick Tome wouldn't be that bad. Adaptive Mutation would be amazing. That would be game winning. Spreading Spores would be trash. Cycle of Life would be okay. I don't even have to look at the others. It's Awoken. And it's Adaptive Mutation. I think that just won us the game. So we went for the high roll and we got the high roll. Obviously you look like a genius when you get the high roll. I could have looked like a dumbass if I didn't get any of that though. You know, if I didn't get Endless, if it was like the consumable event. Could have looked like an idiot, but I look like a genius right now. So you never know. I do think I made the right choice though. I think the deck wasn't winning without what I just did. Now I feel like I'm winning. Harpy's Guard, Sower of Sorrow, we're going to have to hit that adaptive at a good point. We are sharded up, they're going to be big, but I'm going to be doing a lot of damage. I think we can do this. I think essentially, if they get through, we're dead anyway. Bad as that sounds, that's just kind of how it is. You're going in front? Maybe you should go in front? I don't know. I think we do the same thing here. And... yeah. That's unfortunate. Well, they're gonna kill him, right? 38 by 3. It'll be 1 less if I don't get an imp. I'll probably get an imp. I think we can go here. It doesn't matter. I'd rather get the hit in there. Get an extra scaling hit for him. Okay. There's that. Might as well let that cycle back in. We can get rid of that though. Just focus on the top floor. But we'll have this helping us too. This would die, right? No, it doesn't matter. Let's just do that. We should probably do this. Because at 45 health, that's not much for what's his name. This is such a high health floor. Does this kill this? 102... 102 plus 42? Well, at any rate, we gotta do this. As long as I'm killing that guy, we should be good. This guy can just stay here, that's fine. I'll probably just Hornbreak this. Since I'm Hornbreaking it, we'll do that. I think I can do this now. That pretty much solidifies victory. I don't have to wait. Nice. I mean, I might even be able just to finish down here. That'll help. Got him. Boom. Ooh, that's good. That's good. That's helping with the pip thing. Man, that's a tough choice. Important work is obviously very good. I think that it's pretty hard for me not to take a tiresome climb, though. That has pretty much solved so many things. Well, I could take a Void Binding. At that point, I need to start thinking about hitting Merchants of Magic up. It's not really going to be that viable to... You know, the perils right now don't do much. If they were on holdover, they'd be pretty good. One of them on holdover at least. It would enable Void Binding. I mean, at any rate, I can probably take the Void Binding anyway. It's gonna be fine to play every now and then on a chump blocker. Cannibalize was an option too. I think we go this route for sure. I keep passing up all the pyre healths, but I got so much damage that hopefully this... that would actually be okay, but I'm going to take this. I mean, we definitely want to Hell Vent this. We want two of them. We can play it on either floor. Or the same floor eventually. If I'm going mid, I could go mid with the main boys, you know? I don't know if I want to take this. Not really seeing an intrinsic other than maybe tiresome, but that would be a Divinity play. I don't think I need to do that. And I think I still rather just have all of these. It allows me to trigger Queen's Tail quicker, dig through the deck quicker if I don't find those Pirate Chompers. Just keeps my shard count down. I mean, maybe I should take 30 on one of these. That's pretty good. We probably want to do that. Hornbreak with 30 is pretty insane. Alright, I think we do the same setup. Except I could go mid here with them. That'd be better, or should I have Alpha Fiend still mid? I could get 2 extra Do I need the Alpha Fiend at this point? Why did I put him down first? I don't know that I need Alpha Fiend. I think I'm just going to do this. Kinda low rolled here to not get an imp, but fucking whatever. We could have him die. Probably want to kill that guy instead if I'm being honest. Incant, well that's fine. Put you down first, I guess. Yeah. Well, looks like we're getting incanted, boys. I think we'll have enough damage for sure. Ooh, nice. Him dying's great. Put that guy down, get him dead. Probably save that. Hellborn Harvest. Ooh. Probably fine doing that. It's going to be pretty long time before I draw back through the deck. That was a very interesting set of spell shield breakers, shall we say. Alright, can at least avoid this here. For what it's worth, we'll do that. That is all she wrote. It's possible I don't want Alpha Fiend anymore. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay. Deck has gone from dire straits to amazing in no time at all. I think we just do a mid-floor setup. It's not the end of the world. I'm trying to think what I do with this Alpha Fiend. I feel like I do not need the Alpha Fiend. I feel like I feel like the mid-floor setup works. And I'd be better off with draw than I would with Pip at this point then. Because I don't need the extra Pip. And I think this side's better. I have removals. I have many Merchant of Magic upgrades I want to make and a free artifact. And I don't think the Cavern Ring 7 is good anymore. I've reanalyzed it. Oh, drop cage. Yeah. That's insane. Oh. That's insane. Jesus, man, that is... Talk about turning the deck around in the last few rings, eh? That's Hellhorn for you. I guess it's Awoken for you too, but not really Awoken, but... Ooh, holdover important work. Or sign me up. Let's get this down, maybe. 20 and consume there. Sure. We have all this money for removals, too. Ooh, Firebox, we'll take that. I think it's about time we remove the Alpha Fiend. I just don't see any reason we need it on top of everything else. I don't know how we make it survive. Is it... Am I gonna be stupid for doing this, though? I mean, I could... I could keep it. I have the Firebox now, so it's like not... I was mainly gonna remove it because I didn't want the 2 cost in my opener. I might keep it then, I guess. I don't know. It might be okay. At any rate, we need these gone. We don't really want them anymore. So, I don't think we do the perils. We're pretty set now. We're not hitting up another Merchant of Magic. Even the Void Binding is honestly iffy. I might just get rid of that too. I think it was worth a shot, but we just don't need it now. We're pretty set on our ways. We got the big power spike of Brawler 3. I like what I'm seeing. I don't have to go mid here either, for the record. Am I throwing this win away by taking this trial? I got a lot of chump blocking potential here. I don't really know what armor does to me in terms of stopping me. I mean, these pierce. This doesn't pierce, but it's not killing them anyway at 22 damage. This will maybe get screwed out of it, I guess. So Blazing Bolts does get affected, but Mind Collapse and Hornbreaks don't. Torches weren't killing them anyway. I think this is a pretty takeable trial. Now we start with the Transcendent, which isn't ideal, but I think we still just go here anyway. Let's give you damage shield. We'll do that. We'll do that. I think we're in a beggars can't be choosers type situation, so I think we have to do that. I think we do that. Alright, let's do this. They all die, but we're gonna need some lovin'. Let's get you up there. I could Blazing Bolts this. And I'd probably kill one of them, right? Well, not really. I'd have to hit twice on one of them. It's 4 times. I mean, it's not out of the question, but I would like to get this Alpha Fiend into play if I can. If I lose mid-floor, then I have an out still. I very well may lose this Hellhorn Prince, although I did just draw this, so probably not. Probably not. I think we can afford this. Now we just do that. And that. Yeah, that's pretty much GG at that point. Boom. For good measure. Do that. Do that. Do that. I think given the Shade Wings, this was like one of my considerations to keep Alpha Fiend. This is what I was like, I don't want to throw a win away. Like, I think it's good to have the Alpha Fiend still. I think I just want to redraw into this. You can chump both of that. We'll take out the big boy. We'll just bring you up. That works for me. And we can replay whatchamacallit eventually. I suppose actually the holdover, this isn't necessarily that insane. I might not want to be drawing 2 of these a turn anymore, I guess is what I'm thinking. So let's do that. Oh, living armor, you are definitely dead. Hello. Boom. Should be a similar fight against Patient. Like, you know, a bit iffy turn 1. Do I take Impressive? I don't think so. I don't think I'll take those either. I think I Hellvent the Adaptive Mutation. Yeah. Oh, well, we'll take that. Hell's Penners would have been okay, I guess. It wouldn't have been that insane. Go for Endless. So no Endless. We probably don't do a 25 infusion then. Unless I really wanted to. I don't really though. Could do a 30 on like this. If I wanted to. Maybe I do there. There's some waves in Divinity that would be nice to like lock in death on, and if that's piercing and doing that, that's a good deal. So the torches or the shade splitters? I almost like the shade splitters better at this point. Let's remove 1 and 1, how about that? And I got money for removal, so a torch. Let's do it. Wow, just Transcendent always in the opener? Is that how it's gonna be? I can just let that guy hit me, fuck it. I think I'd rather draw through the deck. Yeah, let's just daze this guy, I think, for now. I mean, one of these is fine. I'm gonna put you up there. That way you're dazed for like a shitload of turns. I'm fine with both them dying. It's like, do I even want to kill these guys? Maybe I don't. I don't even, yeah, it's like 20 by 3. You have damage shield 2, so 1, 2, 3 dead, 15 dead. It's like perfect. I'm royally screwing this up, but that's fine. is that card? This is a pretty cool soundtrack. Guess at this point, redrawing's fine. You're taking 15. I guess I can take you out then. Then again, maybe I should have let the melee weakness get broke. It's probably fine. I'm fine with one of them not dying here, I suppose. And does that not break the melee weakness? Yeah, let's just do nothing then. Guess I could have made some morsels. Oops. Don't want to take any damage here. I want to redraw another adaptive. That's basically all I want at this point is adaptive mutation. Welcome on up, Seraph. Boom. Hellhorned, or Horn, what is it, One-Horn Warrior? Horned Warrior? That unit probably, I gotta check my data, it's gotta count for, it's gotta get up there right now as one of my winningest, most winning units. It's like, just always solid. I feel like I always take that unit and it always pays off. We could roll with the Alpha Fiend here. I'm trying to think how I want to swing this. Whatever unit I put down first gets the damage shield. Like, am I gonna mid with Alpha Fiend? I get one less strike, less damage. I think I'd rather have the other guy in, so let's give you the damage shield. Let's put that down. Let's put that down. Do I want to recycle Alpha Fiend? I'm going to leave him in the deck just in case I do end up losing my One-Horn Warrior mid. Like if I somehow can't get adaptive mutation in time or some shit. Can wait on that, I think. Ooh. Suppose I'm like, do I do that? At this point, I think I do. I don't want to replay them. Well, I guess I am gonna anyway, but whatever. I was gonna say I want to draw adaptive. I don't want to keep retrying these imps necessarily. Like okay, we do get adaptive there. We get both adaptives there. So we'll do that. Maybe that. We don't want him randomly dying. kill her because I hate her. Boom. I'm actually fine not retrying that. Do that one so I can continue to draw through the deck. Maybe I should not have played that. Really, I just want adaptives at this point. Got an adaptive, where you at? Tell you what. Okay. I won't tell you what. I will in fact not tell you what. Oh, come on, dude, where is it? I'm about to fucking die here if I don't get it soon. Really? Piece of shit. Here, let's get you fucked again. I guess he's dead. So, I'll take it. Boom! Daggerman. Daggerman gets the kill instead of Axeman. That's fine. They're both like brothers, blood brothers or whatever. They both do a lot of work. You got the warrior up front and the rogue in back. That's how it should be. Damage dealing tank. But you never seen the horned warrior be the tank, eh? I mean, the art would imply he could be one. Well, MVP goes to... I'm going to give it to Ring. What ring was that? Whatever ring we found Endless and Adaptive Mutation on. That's just insane. Too good. Anyway, thanks for watching. Until next time, peace.